Greetings all, and welcome to a very impromptu video from Mr. Dig's Deals. I'm Mr. Dig. I'm a part-time eBay reseller, and I do videos from pickups from charity shops and retail arbitrage and things like that. I hadn't planned to do another video, not just yet, but it's a sort of a little, how can I put it, reminder that charity shops can be funny places where prices and bartering for stuff is from shop managers and stuff like that. Now, the charity shop I went to, and everything more or less in front of me that you're going to see today, I did a deal on. I did a bit of bartering, which is quite unheard of depending if you're buying job lots of stuff. So the moral of the story is, don't be afraid to ask what you got your eye on, and if you buy a load of stuff, they're quite willing, some places are, to do a bulk price for certain things. Now, what I paid for this stuff, I paid a tenner for everything you're about to see. Some was priced up at £5, some things were priced up at £3, and what I'm going to get back for it, I think for my tenner, I'm either going to treble my money or at least make a fair bit on it, a decent profit. So without further ado, I initially went in for one thing, and I wasn't even sure about that at the time, which was this. Now, I've got this for £1, as you can see. Now, this is a Grand Prix Legends of Formula 1 diecast model, March 1971. I initially picked it up, had a look, and thought, I bet it's not worth much. So I left it behind and went out the shop. Went and done my research, as I normally do. And for £1, I ended up getting this for 50p, along with the rest, a few other bits and pieces, which you'll see shortly. And looking at sold completes and current listings, these go for anything from 8 to 10 quid. Because I'm presuming, by the look of it, it looked like it belonged to a magazine thing that you buy every weekly or something like that. And for 50p, into about £8.99, £10.99. There are others on there that are a lot better than this one, that go for about 14 quid. So, and like I say, I went back into the shop after I left it, and then the manager was sitting on the stairs sorting through some donations, and she says, "Oh, would you like to come upstairs with me and have a rummage?" Best offer I've had all week. I said, "Well, yeah, you can do." And she just kept chucking things at me. She said, "Do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy that?" And I thought, well, hang on a minute. Whoa. So I says, what sort of price are we talking? Because obviously the stuff upstairs hasn't been priced. And she says, well, we'll sort it out when we come to it. So the first thing I'm going to show you really surprised me, because I'd seen it hung up all week and I'd ignored it. I knew who it was, or what it was, what orientation it was, sort of thing. Now this is, just bear with me for a minute, let me get my bearings. Now this is a official Italian Stallion Rocky Balboa dressing gown, men's size large. Now they have this up for a £5. It's new with tags, from MGM. Well, you can see that little MGM sign down there. Now they have this up for a £5, and she says, "Carry on, just pick what you want, and I'll sort your price out." And I thought, yeah, okay, fair enough. Right. Bear in mind, I paid a tenner for this, and the original price of that was a £5. Now, new with tags, these go for, believe it or not, £24.99, brand new. And like I say, it's got all the official Rocky trademark on it as well. Italian Stallion men's size large, and like I say, new with tags. Having done my research, she promised me it would be double figures. So I took it thinking, yeah, okay. So like I said, looking at sold and completes and current listings, these have been going for $24.99, $19.99 brand new. So that right there is my money back straight away. The next one was a new with tags Ben Sherman tie. Now again, this was the recommended retail price, I don't know whether you can see that on there, was £25, and they were asking £2 for that. So I put that on my little pile. And the next one I've got is this. Now I've picked this sort of stuff up before, but I haven't picked any up in a while. Now this is a Royal Albert cup and saucer. What a lovely little design. And I put this on the pile as well. Now, based on the current listings and sold and completes, the very same pattern has sold for £18. So, but there's a lot lower listings than there at the minute. Possibly a good 10 to 12 quid, possibly a little bit more, 14 quid on this item. So again, whatever I make is going to be pure profit if and when I sell the dressing gown. So there was that. Now all the DVDs, some are sealed, but all the DVDs she says you can have for 10p each. Right, so okay, I picked a few out, and she said you can have that one, and I said, well, I'll have that one and that one. Not doing my research on these, of course. Now this is the box set of Pacific, starring, I think it's got Tom Hanks in it. Now I thought these would go for a lot more, but pre-owned, you're only talking about $6.99, surprisingly enough. If it was new and sealed, then obviously it'd be a different matter. But for 10p, couldn't go wrong. A nice bit of retro. Back to the Future box set. Again, I thought these would be a bit more, but for 10p, couldn't really complain. Again, you're probably looking at 5 to 6 quid on these. That's a rough guess at the top of my head. New and sealed, absolutely fabulous. Dawn French and Jennifer Saunders. Again, not a lot in them, but for 10p, about £2.95, 3 quid. About £3.50, something like that. Simon Pegg and and Frost. Yeah, that's it. Paul. About the Alien. Again, you're only looking at about £2.95. A more recent one, The Accountant. Again, you're looking about £3 to £3.50 for that one, because that one's new and sealed. 50 Shades of Grey. Again, £2.95 to £3.50. Dunkston checks in. This one's supposed to be a pretty funny film. I'm not entirely sure because I've never seen it. Again, that one itself is about 4 quid, believe it or not. And another Simon Pegg DVD, the quite famous Shaun of the Dead. Again, you're talking about £3.50, 3 quid, and for 10p each. Bearing in mind, again, I paid 10 quid for everything you're about to see. I thought, you know what? Why not? Now, I thought there'd be a little bit more money in this. This is a Revlon Shine Addict nail buffer. Now, I've checked inside and it's completely brand new. And again, it was part of the £10 deal. And this, by itself, goes for about 7 or 8 quid. So, like I say, it is brand new. It's never been used. and chucked in as part of the £10 deal. Now, a bit of sports stuff here for you. These, I think, are goalkeeper gloves. Again, chucked in as part of the £10 deal. These are Sondico football gloves. And these are also brand new, because you can quite tell these are never ever been used. And these go for £7 or £8 each, brand new as well. And again, still the same sporting theme. This is a mouth guard, a boxing mouth guard from Sondico. Gorgel mouth guard. Now, this has come from somewhere like Sports Direct, this has, because you can tell the little price label there. Now, original price, they had it on for $19.99. 50% off, it went down to $9.99. And she says, well, you can have that as part of the £10 deal, so I put that in. And I don't think, from looking at Sold and Completes, I think that, again, would get me my money back. I think we're looking at 10 to 15 quid, brand new, because it's still sealed, all day long for something like that. And then there was this nice decorative plate, still in its original box. It still has a sort of styrofoam. Now this was up for £3, right? Now this, believe it or not, is a Royal Doulton, made by Royal Doulton, and entitled The Blacksmith. Now, just before I came and did this video, I looked online at Sold and Complete, and this particular one, I think last month, sold for about 18 quid, 18.99, just by itself. But there are a lot other ones on there at the minute for a lot less. You're talking about a possible £10 to £14 plate. And again, part of the £10 deal. So, as you can see, from only originally looking at that and putting it down and going back in and having a bit of a chat with the charity shop manager, I think possibly for me £10 I'm looking to get back about 30 to 40 quid back on my £10 spontaneous deal with a charity shop. So like I said at the beginning, the moral of the story is, do not be afraid to ask. Do not be afraid to ask, to look at the stock they haven't got out on show, because like I've said, they're just as likely to get a sale from you for something that's not out on sale as opposed to something that's on sale. Don't be afraid to do a little bit of bartering, because that's what I did, partly. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Have you got any of this? Because I went in asking for, have you got any football t-shirts and this, that and the other. Have you got any sealed games upstairs and stuff like that? And obviously that led to something else. That led to something like this. So again, like I say, don't be afraid to ask, and ask a few cheeky questions, because you never know where it could lead. And then the final thing I got from a completely different charity shop. Now, having known sports orientated clothing sells pretty well, I went to another charity shop, and this was my first pickup of the day. Now, I paid up a little bit for this. This is an XL, and I paid £8 for this one. And this is a NFL Chargers sports jacket. I guess it's like a track jacket or something like that. And I think it's a San Diego Chargers NFL football team, if memory serves me right. You've got the little helmet on there. You've got Chargers on that side, and then you've got the little crest on the back, and then you've got the official NFL tag in there. Now, like I say, I paid £8 for this, but knowing full well that in the past I have done well on sports stuff, and watching certain other YouTubers, resellers pick up stuff. I guess your classic example is Cookie and the Haydens, Car Boot Chris. If you've ever wanted to follow a good channel, Car Boot Chris and Bargain Bell, which is his wife, and Cookie, which is the dog. Now this guy has just recently went to a vintage kilo sale, and he's picked up some phenomenal gear from this place. And he's a channel to follow for that sort of stuff, because he really knows his stuff and he really knows what he's doing, and he really picks up some decent stuff. So if you're looking for, like I say, for a decent channel, go and look for Cookie and the Haydens, and check out his channel. And like I say, I paid £8 for this, and because it's an XL and because it's sport orientated and NFL, and they seem to sell pretty well, I don't think I'm going to have a problem getting about £29 to about £39.99 for this jacket for my £8. So that was it. Basically, this video caught me by surprise because I hadn't planned to do one, like I said. Thanks for all your great feedback on my last 2 videos. Much appreciated. Again, I've had a few more new subscribers, so that is appreciated. So if you've liked what you've seen today, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like what you've seen, give me a thumbs down. Entirely up to you guys. Again, thank you for the subscribers. I did promise I'd be doing more videos, and this was just a spare of the moment thing. So I hope you're happy with what you've seen. I hope you're happy with my content, because I do plan to do a lot more, get myself back into it and in the mix. And till next time, thank you very much for watching. Much appreciated, guys and girls. Till next time, this is Mr. Diggs signing out.